RCG Dixon.
You are listening to Conscious Fever, hosted by Carl Price.
Louisville's finest, DJ Ice.
Hey, good evening. I am Carl Price, the host of Conscious Fever, here on Ice Entertainment Television and Conscious Fever Radio. As always, thanks for joining us tonight. The weather is hot here in Louisville, Kentucky, but the topic is even hotter. Our topic tonight is engagement rings. What should happen when she breaks it off? Or what should happen when he breaks it off? And we ain't talking about something else, we're talking about an engagement. While proposals and weddings are undoubtedly romantic, they also come with a healthy price tag. According to statistics, the average cost of an engagement ring climbed from $5,095 in 2011 to $6,351 in 2017. Now, typically, men are expected to spend the equivalent of 2 months' salary on a ring. The engagement ring is a typical symbol of the beginning of a marriage. And most engagements do, by the way, feature a shiny piece of jewelry, typically a diamond ring. According to research reported by Trip Savvy, couples also spend a lot of money while they are engaged. In the month between the proposal and the actual wedding, couples buy $4 billion in furniture, $3 billion in housewares, and $400 million in tableware. But you didn't know that, did you? These statistics are surprising, considering the fact that many couples are older when they decide to tie the knot, and most cohabitate before the big day. In fact, the Trip Savvy report indicates that 3 out of 4 couples live together before getting married. Here's the scenario tonight. Let me give you the backdrop. This is the fictitious story of Lisa and Larry. Lisa and Larry met 6 years ago. At the time, they fell madly in love, so much in love that Larry proposed to Lisa, and Lisa accepted it. They remained madly in love for the next 5 years, smooching every opportunity they had in the bedroom, in the closet, in the car, in the office, etc. The relationship was just on fire. I mean, on fire. Now, Joe, by the way, works as a paralegal at a local firm. Larry works as a paralegal at a local firm, and Lisa works as a nurse at a local hospital. At the hospital, a new, young, handsome, muscled, cut up, and well-built man is hired to perform additional surgeries. His name is Joe. Well, you know the rest of the story, right? Lisa falls in love with Joe. After 5 years of being in love with Larry, the temperature in the love begins to cool off. But let me take you back a few years. Larry one day did the traditional, right? He got on his knees in front of a crowd of people in a public restaurant and proposed to Lisa. This was 4 years ago. When Larry proposed to Lisa, he did the usual. He pulled out his beautiful, glowing, expensive diamond ring that he saved up and purchased with a little financing for $20,000. That's right, y'all. I said $20,000. Well, Lisa came home one day and told Larry that she was moving out and that she did not want to get married to him anymore. She says that she has found a new love at this hospital. Larry, extremely disgusted and heartbroken, wept and wept for about a week. Then he came to his senses. And he said, okay, if you want to go, you can go. However, I want my ring back. And you know the rest. Lisa said she's not giving the ring back. And Lisa also hinted that because Larry gave her the ring, that she may sell that ring and use the proceeds, y'all ready for this, to finance her upcoming wedding with this handsome surgeon. The question we'll try to tackle on this show tonight is, number one, should Lisa give Larry the ring back? Isn't that the right thing to do? We're going to tackle what the laws in most states tonight talk about in terms of breaking engagements on this show. Or the second question is, should Larry even expect the ring back? Isn't this just love gone wrong? And if so, then Larry's just all out, or is he? That's our discussion tonight. We want you to weigh in on the discussion. We welcome your comments below. We can make them a part of our discussion tonight. And if you have a good vibe about this, especially if you're a female, because we've got a male that's going to join us tonight that's going to talk to us about this and give us his opinion. And it's just a male's point of view, just so you know. But before we get deep into the show tonight, I want you to please share this broadcast. In fact, I'm going to pause for just a second and do nothing while you share this broadcast. All you have to do is just hit the share button and share it to all of your friends on Facebook or all your subscribers on YouTube and all your followers on Twitter. We would greatly appreciate that. So I'm just going to pause just a second. Actually, I'm going to pause and pose.
Broken hearted people living in this world.
Okay. Yeah, I know I got this hat on tonight because my hair is a mess. My pompadour didn't work out. But anyway, just a little bit more discussion about this. If you're thinking about popping the question, but despite the best of all intentions, not all engagements lead to a marriage. About 250,000 engagements don't end in marriage, according to a 2013 study by the Wedding Report. So if the engagement is broken off and the couple doesn't get married, who gets to keep the ring or the bling bling? In general, a ring is considered a gift. The law requires 3 elements of gift giving according to legal information provided by Fine Law: the intent to give it as a gift, the actual giving of the gift, and the receiver's acceptance of the gift. But an engagement ring generally also comes with the condition of the promise to get married. It is the difference between the ring as consideration for the promise to get married as opposed to the ring as a gift, as gift is defined in the law. And that's according to Anita Ventrelli, who's a senior partner at a big law firm in Chicago, who specializes in divorce and family law. In the case of the ring as consideration for the promise to marry, if one does not perform on the promise to marry, one is not entitled to keep the consideration, she said. The majority of states take this approach, and the ring is returned to the gifter if there is no wedding, according to research conducted by WP Diamonds, an online buyer of diamonds, jewelry, and watches. WP Diamonds spoke with leading divorce attorneys in every state to find out what the law required in the case of a broken engagement. And in a divorce, said Ella Morgan, head of the marketing at WP Diamonds, she said that the research conducted in the fourth quarter of 2017 cites 26 states, including Arizona, Florida, Illinois, and New York, as following that approach in the case of a broken engagement. But some states also take fault into consideration and look at who broke the engagement. In those states, the person that breaks off the engagement, you guessed it, loses the ring. Alabama, Alaska, Kentucky, Massachusetts, and New Hampshire are among those states, according to WP Diamonds research. Montana, by the way, is an interesting exception. That state considers the engagement ring an unconditional gift. Damn. The ring is kept by the recipient, even if the marriage never occurs and no matter who broke the engagement. Damn, that's harsh. That's really harsh. Once the marriage occurs, most states view the gifting of the ring as complete. In the event of a divorce, the recipient of the ring is entitled to keep the gift. And that makes sense. Everybody knows that. However, there are a handful of states that still consider the ring as marital property once the marriage occurs, and the value of the ring will be split in a divorce just like all other marital property. The bottom line, while it may not feel romantic, it's probably not a bad idea to consult a lawyer in your state if you're planning to drop a ton of money on a ring before you so-called pop the question. But what is the proper thing to do? While the law varies on who is entitled to keep the ring, from an etiquette standpoint, it is generally considered good manners to return the ring if the engagement is called off. That is especially true if the ring is a family heirloom and has sentimental value. Okay, so this is our discussion tonight, y'all. I just want to know. I'm not going to go back and repeat what y'all heard me say about Lisa and Larry, because that was harsh. $20,000. Lisa, Larry. The question the recipient of the ring should ask is, how much do you want to hang on to a ring that is a promise that you are never going to enact? We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to be joined by Scotty Doo-Wop. Scotty is a local musician here, but he's also going to be one of our commentators tonight on this engagement ring, just from a male's point of view. Okay, so if you're a woman, should I say especially a black woman? Especially a black woman, then maybe you should comment tonight, because we want to know what you think. I mean, should she keep it? And in Lisa and Larry's situation, remember, Lisa fell in love with the hunk of a surgeon at the hospital. So she's breaking it off, and she wants to keep this $20,000 ring. I want to know your comments. So we're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to talk a little bit more about this topic. We're also going to have a video that features our guest commentator tonight. We'll be right back.
The corporation, the government, rebel pride, and I'm loving it. So true to the covenant in the harshest conditions. Physicians still cutting it, gotta gash it through mutton it. Still looking and button it. Coat my life how I like, so you can zip it and button it. We out. To the top, what the sun is the blackness. If you heard something different, your information's inaccurate. We beasts in the game because we monsters in practice. And they said do it big, so your boy went Galactus.
Welcome back to Conscious Fever, hosted by Carl Price.
All right, welcome back to Conscious Fever on Ice Entertainment Television, Conscious Fever Radio. I am Carl Price, your host. We're talking about engagement rings tonight. I'm going to take a look at my phone here just to see who's watching. I want y'all to comment, especially if you're female. Comment on this topic. I mean, should he get his ring back? I think he should get his ring back. But if he doesn't get it back, then I think he's effed. What do y'all think? Anyway, this is the show. You see our topic. I'm going to show you our topic again. It is she leaves him for another man and breaks the engagement. Tonight's topic, should she return the ring? It says it's supposed to be should she, but should she return the ring? That's the question. And man, these rings are good looking. Look at that. I wonder which one he gave her. Any idea? So let's talk about this. $20,000 ring. Yeah, which one is $20,000? Damn. Princess, Bazelle Corner, Asher Radiant. Do you know what? You know what that is? We do have some spectators here. Emerald. Is that an expensive one? Ooh, heart. Wow. Anyway, let's talk about this. The
question should be, is she worth it?
Is she worth it? I'm not going there. Okay, let's bring our guest in then. Scotty, I'm going to put you on the spot, my friend.
What's going on, man?
Not much. We're going to bring you in here, man. Calls himself Scotty Doo-Wop.
Yeah.
I got to get myself adjusted here. How you doing tonight, buddy?
I'm good. You good, man?
I'm good. You got those bright sunshine
yeah,
glasses
man, you know,
on.
bro, man. Like, this is how we do it, bro.
Scotty Doo-Wop, listen, man. I'm going to start you off with the question before we feature your video tonight. Should she give it back?
I'm saying, like, if she cheat, she got to give it back. But if it's my fault, she can have that, because I don't want to think about her all the time. I don't really care how much money it costs, but I don't want the memory.
Wow.
I really don't.
So you would give it up? In other words, she could keep it?
If
you did something wrong.
Huh?
If you broke it off, if you were the reason that the engagement broke off, in other words, you cheated on her, You're saying that she could keep the
Yeah,
ring even if it's $20,000.
She can have it, man. I don't want the memory. I don't want to even think about it. She can have it. Yeah.
What if she broke? What if she met this surgeon just like Lisa did?
Look, she.
You think you? Well, here's my question to you, Scotty. Do you want the ring back?
What
If she breaks it off?
I'm saying she met somebody, but I'm saying is she still with me? She mean she cheated? I mean she cheated?
Well, no, yeah, she don't even meet anybody. She met a surgeon.
I'm saying
at the
I'm
hospital,
saying it's
he's
a whole
doctor.
different thing with it. Did she cheat? Or did she just meet the person? Did she like, hey, hi?
Oh no, she wants to marry. In fact, she wants to keep the ring so she can sell it and use that money she gets to go towards the wedding that she's gonna help plan and have her friends and her wedding planner plan to get married to this surgeon.
Look, I really don't want the ring back, but she know what's right and what's wrong. So you feel me? That be on her. It's gonna be in her conscience, on her soul. But I don't even want no memory or nothing with it. I don't care how much it costs. They can keep it. They can have it.
Okay, but Scotty, I think every woman wants to get engaged to you, man.
I have none. No.
I mean, I'm just saying, you give her a $20,000 ring, and she goes to the hospital, meets a doctor, cheats on you.
I'm saying she give it back, that's cool, whatever. But other than that, I don't. She can have it. I don't got time for it. I'm gonna just move on with my life and figure some shit out.
Okay.
Figure it out, man.
All right, y'all. Scotty Doo-Wop's number is 502.
No,
man. I think that's a tough cookie. I think that, first of all, you have to understand that most men, and probably women too, if you are the cheater, okay, let's say if you're Lisa, if you're the cheater, I mean, Lisa didn't just meet this surgeon, she's been sleeping with this surgeon. If you're the cheater and I gave you a $20,000 ring and I'm Larry and I gave you a $20,000 ring and then you're going to break off the engagement because you want to go with this other guy, I think I should get that ring back. And I want it back.
I'm saying, like, yeah, it's understandable, but you gotta think at the end of the day, she only went to go talk to somebody else because you wasn't doing the right thing.
Ooh,
yeah, that's what it was.
Well, you said let's talk in terms of Larry, okay? Because this ain't about me now.
Larry was not doing the right thing. He was not being a real man. So his woman went to go be somebody else. So that's a lot. Slippers count. He lost the whole thing. He lost the whole vibe. It's gone.
Yeah. So do you lose $20,000 just because you're not performing well in bed?
You can lose 20,000 not performing good in the basketball game. It's the whole thing. What are you talking? That's his fault.
Ooh, man, I thought the women were gonna be upset with you. Now I think some men are gonna be upset with you.
I'm saying, you can't be no real man. You keep your woman. She go talk to the surgeon. You was a weak dude. You not no real man. Crazy.
Okay. What y'all think out there? Do y'all think that? Do y'all agree with Scotty? Or Scotty, listen. Let me just tell you this before. No, go ahead. What were you about to say?
I'm just saying, she cheat or whatever. Like mostly, if a female cheat, it gotta be your fault. You done did some stupid stuff. You gotta be weak. You're a weak dude. Your chick done went out there and go talk to somebody else. My chick, she's not back gonna do that. My chick ain't back gonna do no crazy stuff like that.
Right, but Scott, so let me change the narrative here, and let's just say that he bought her a brand new car. Let's just say. I mean, understand that he works as a paralegal, so he ain't making, what lawyers make or what doctors make. He bought her a brand new car. He done financed all of this. He didn't put all this shit on layaway, as they used to say back in the day. So he ain't really got much. So he's giving up a lot. And what I hear you saying is that he should just lose it all because he wasn't the quote unquote man to meet her definition.
He was weak. That was, you gonna work this hard to buy a ring and then you mess it up on just being a weak person. Look, people like most dudes, they put all the dependent on the ring. Like, oh, I got this ring, so you gotta be mine. It don't work out like that. You gonna have to get the ring and still keep working. The ring ain't shit for real. And nigga, you be engaged before you be engaged before the ring. You feel me? Like that's just showing other people. Which I got.
Wow. I mean, man, you just like look like Rosa Roses said that you're a cold Boy, that is cold. Let me just say this, man. I think I want the ring back. I want the ring back. It's 20K. Guest. Spectator. It's 20K.
You can make it back.
Oh, you want it back. You want it back too.
Y'all can make the money back though. The memories forever. The memories forever. You can make the money back. That's just cash. That ain't nothing.
I never had a $20,000 memory.
Yeah.
That's a $20,000 memory.
Why do you want it? It's a bad memory. Why do you want a bad memory? I'm trying to live positive, look good.
Hold on. Let's be clear, Scott.
Yeah.
Let's be clear, man. The memory is her. The ring is $20,000. Okay,
in my head, they all the same thing.
Oh, you all the same.
They all the same.
What about the car?
You gave it to her. It was a good gesture. Like, hey, that's yours. That's yours. Like, that's
what about the car? You
that's
want the car
Indian
back?
giving. Do you want, like, if you gave me something, I don't want you to be like, hey.
No. That's a different example. But let me ask you this: what about the car?
Huh?
Should he get the car back, or should she take off with the car too? Keep the car?
Yeah, hold on.
I mean, the man's weak. Somehow,
did he pay for the whole car?
He paid for the whole car. He got it for her because he got engaged to her. He was in love with her, still in love with her.
Yeah, but she can have it. She better take it.
She gonna take everything?
She better take dude. He's weak. He better take it. Like, that's his fault. He's a weak dude. He's a weak dude. What's his name again? I can't remember his name. He's so weak. What's his name? I might take his chick. God dang.
Okay. All right, Scott. I swear to y'all, all y'all women that are listening out there, I swear to you, I'm gonna give y'all Scotty's number.
No.
Okay. I know he's taking, but I'm just saying. Because man, if he's shedding out all of that money, I mean, it's just like, okay, well, you want to leave me, go on and go with it.
It's not about the money with the ring thing. Like, if you choose somebody, that's not about no ring. You chose her. You feel me?
I mean, but doesn't it hurt though?
Hurt? Yeah, it gonna hurt. You feel me? But I'm saying, if you believe in Jesus Christ and stuff, she know what's right, what's wrong. That's what's right is right, what's wrong is wrong. So that's on her. So you just gotta keep on going positive and being you. Absolutely. If you want that bad memory, that's on you. I don't want no bad memory. You can have that. Take that money. I'm gonna make 20,000 more. It's not. I'm gonna buy 5 more rings.
Handle the truth.
Yeah, I guess I can't handle the truth either. Hey, so basically you just go to church every Sunday, go to the altar, and just say it's okay. I can't do it, Scotty. I'm sorry, but that's why we live in America, and people have opinions, right? Because I don't know. What y'all think out there? I mean, it's $20,000. Even if it was $5,000, and now you have to understand the reason we gave the example that the ring was only $20,000 because that's about what that's just kind of a little bit above average what people would pay for an engagement ring. The average cost nationally is about $6,000, but you have to think about the people that are doing it. We're not talking; these are not basketball players that are doing this. They can just say, pro basketball players, football players, they can just say, hey, listen, go on, you take it all, just like Scotty's saying.
I'm saying that's show you how weak they are. They ain't no bad. They taking all their hard-earning monies and they doing this and they messing up. They being weak and they letting their chicks go. That's stupid.
Okay, Scott, but what if they're not really messing up? What if they're doing everything they're supposed to do?
She did look, dude. No, dude. It's
I mean, what if she's just one of those women who's just like, okay, I'm digging gold and I see some better gold in this surgeon. I mean, you
better get your gold up, dude. What are you talking about? You better be the best one out there. Dude, it's all, dude, you want to keep your woman, you gotta be the best man out here. You crazy.
He's not giving. Yeah, I'm glad y'all like it, but he's not giving a man a chance. But anyway,
I'm saying I am giving the man we men come on now.
Right.
Dude, slippers count. Dude, slippers count.
Slippers pimp. Speaking of slippers pimp, we're going to show this video because we know that there is it is a video for that you're in. And
yeah, man. It's my best friends. Me and my best friends on there, man. My best friend Rob.
Yeah, set the video up for us, Scott.
It's Rob Made It. Rob Vibes, Drip Master. You feel me? He's been locked up for 40 years. He just got out. And he's trying to take over the block again. He don't understand that everything's changed up. So he's He's trying to get it out. He's trying to take back over.
Well, you know what, Scotty? God, I forgot my thought. That happens a lot on this show.
It's all good, man.
Yes, that happens a lot. But in any case, I just saw that comment. Dr. Pruitt says Scott is saying dude was slipping on his pimping.
Nah,
is that what you're saying? That he was slipping on his pimping?
Count not even pimping. Like pimping is the whole. I'm just saying this slip. Like you gotta pay attention with what's going on. You gotta pay attention.
I just think that sometimes men get the short end of the stick. Sometimes, not all the time.
Yeah.
And Larry might be getting the short end of the stick. But what you're saying is that under no circumstances,
he's not working.
Something
Look,
he's
you
doing
get short
wrong.
end of the stick when you ain't being the real man. So.
Well, what if he is being a real man though, Scotty? That's what
real
I'm
man
saying.
is handling business, dude. When your chick don't gotta go do it.
I mean, but if he's a,
I'm just saying,
I mean, you make a good point. I mean, I get that, but I'm just saying that I'm just thinking about. I see Larry as somebody who goes to work every day. He's working his ass off. He's making money. He's bringing money in. He's taking her out. He's doing everything he's supposed to do.
Larry sounds boring and lame. He needs to spice it up. His chick he still picked a different chick. He picked the wrong one. That was his fault. See, he's not being a real man. He's not even picking the right mate.
Wow.
He got to pick the right mate.
Wow. Okay, Scotty Doo-Wop, y'all. Listen, we got a video. Scotty, this video we were talking about pimping and slipping and pimping and all of that. But this video talks about pimping.
My homie Rob Vibes, man. Yeah, man. Check it out, man. He was in jail for like 40 years. Just got out trying to check
quit
the
going
scene,
outside
man.
of the screen, Scotty.
I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. But Scotty Doo-Wop on point. Okay, Robert Truitt. I guess we're right. Anyway, take a look at this video and as an aside, if you really think this young guy that's playing this role in this video spent 40 years, he doesn't look like he spent 40 years. But let's just go with the flow. Okay, check this out, and then we'll be right back to comment some more.
Look good for his age.
Double vibe. The people just want to know after 40 years, double vibe. How do you feel? We gotta hear something. We gotta hear something, double vibe.
And I ain't trying to do all that.
Please, man, come on. We just want to hear something. After 40 years, can you tell us something?
I'ma let them know Dola Vibe's back on the scene. I'ma let them know Dola Vibe the name, messing up fools is the game. Move out my way, let me pass, for somebody have to pull these size 10 Air Jordans out there. And that's it right there.
All right, you heard it right there. Dola vibe. Mm-hmm. This is Scotty Doo-Wop reporting from Block 41 live.
Loose soul going crazy.
Watching my drill. 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 Really don't know what it is. Told me to do it again. It only depends. All of my niggas are win. Free my day ones in the pen. Watching my drill. Watching my drill. Stacking my chips. All I know is to get. I feel they watching my drip. Hold my ribs. I had to go get a meal. Taking your shit was the thrill. Fuck how you feel. Y'all know the drill. I am the best. All of your favorite depressed. I will not take nothing less. Hand me a check. I got some dough to invest. Dripping, I'm making a mess. My pockets are filled. They starting to spill. Y'all know the name. Nigga is louder, you lame. Flip, I'm having it, man. I'm going insane. I make just bring me a train. Taking a trip with the gang. We popping the seal. They watching me seal. This insecure, jaw mother sucker. Somebody tell Pretty Tony meet me in 24 hours. And 23 already passed. Watching my drip. 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 Really don't know what it is. Told me to do it again. It only depends. All of my niggas are win. Free but they ones in the pen. Watching my drip. Watching my drip. Pretty Tony, more like ugly Tony. Ah, he's just like a giraffe, boy. Boy, you can't even squat, little jeans on. Get your jeans off of me.
Brad, so who are you back in town?
I'm the drip master.
You've been gone for 40 years, Brad.
Dola vibe.
Brad, we run this stuff around here right now. I can
Is that so?
Brad, look, Brad.
Is that so?
I can buy his whole fit, Brad.
Drip everlasting. Drip no stop
See
in
some
my
real drip,
plastic.
Brad. What about real drip, Brad? Drip.
Well, we gonna see about that, Pretty Tony. Money, we out of here. We out of here, Thunderwalk. We got them suckers. Need a mop, always gonna get to the guap. Homie, I'm never gonna stop. Go to the top. I did it all on my own. Friday they like it or not. I pay her bills. I tell her give me them lips. Think I gon' get me a grill, pop me a pill. No, I ain't slow as I feel. Cop it just for the appeal. Nigga, I'm fresh. I got them calling me Steph. Only cause I make them wet. Watching you step. Knowing I'm married to flex. Fan they be calling me next. Soak on my neck. I put my wife forget. Make sure my kids are sad. I make it stretch. Nigga, you know I'm a vet. I might just give me a vet. You need to stop. I'ma go cop me a yacht. Knowing that make them hot. Niggas is off. Savage, I'm talking a lot. Hoping one day I will flop, but I never will. Till I get a meal. Watching my drip. 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 Really don't know what it is. Told me to do it again. It only depends. All of my niggas are win. Free but they ones in the pen. Watching my drip. Watching my drip.
Get me back on the regular screen.
You just sat back and thought about life. Just thinking when we die.
There we go.
We
Okay.
all gonna go to heaven.
All right, welcome back to Conscious Fever here on Ice Entertainment Television, Conscious Fever Radio. I am Carl Price, your host. I hollered when he said the dude is weak. I'll take his chick. That's what I'm talking about. Talk your shit, Scotty. That's what she's saying. Everybody, tonight's topic is the engagement ring. Should she give it back? The scenario was explained earlier. Larry brought her a $20,000 engagement ring. She met Joe, very handsome and successful surgeon at the hospital where she works as a nurse, and now she wants to leave Larry and she wants to keep it. Change the background with the a ring. What do y'all think? We're gonna bring John Yah in. We're gonna bring John Yah in also for this discussion. So it's blank. Also for this discussion. Welcome, Brother Yah. Can you hear us, sir?
Yes, I can hear you well. Can you hear me?
Yeah. What do you think about this topic, man?
You know, I 100% agree with what that young man said.
Oh, okay.
100%.
Tell me why.
Well, you know, he's expressing from a man of abundance. And so he's not seeing lack. You know, in a situation like that, where you know, you give a woman a ring, you got to understand something, that what you passed was energy. And so whatever it is she did for you, whatever you thought you was going to do for her, is just what was called reciprocal. She may feel like she deserved that. You understand? To take it back from her. Right? So if she didn't give it back on her own free will, let it go. Move on. You know, because if you harp on it, you're carrying that energy with you in your future. So you
Interesting.
know you don't tie yourself to something like that where it affects you and makes you want something better. And maybe it'll teach you how to choose a better woman, opposed to choosing one that is coming from the mindset of lack. Because if she had integrity, she would have gave it back. See, so yeah, like your brother said, leave it alone, move on. Be careful next time. There's a lot of money, but be careful next time.
But be careful next time. Scotty Doo-Wop, what do you think about that?
That's a big lesson to learn. 20,000.
Well, 20,000 plus the $30,000 car he bought.
Ooh, was it all $50,000?
Plus all the clothes he bought for it and all of that.
See,
he loses all of that.
Yeah. It was not. It was. He thought that was his life, but where? He thought that was his wife, but they was just engaged.
What you say, John?
Engaged. They weren't even married. He's crazy. He better buy a car. You better buy a car after you get married.
No, but you don't do that. You do it while you're engaged. Because,
why?
Well, because that's just the romantic thing to do.
Romantic? Okay. That's not necessarily smart, but okay.
Well, I mean, if she walks away with the $20,000 and you didn't purchase it and invested in a $20,000 engagement ring, it probably isn't that smart.
Well, that's part of being a man. You got to start there first. Let's start with the ring, then we go to the car. I don't care. If a female can be mad at me about that all day, I don't care. We're going to start with the ring, and then you can get the car. You feel me?
So you're saying you won't even go that route?
Yeah, he went backwards. He going to get the car, then the ring? He's stupid. Yeah, she's right. She left, and then he was weak. It's on him.
We got a spectator here. What's your thought?
My thought.
His thought.
Okay. You're looking at, she's a nurse.
Hold on before you comment. You show me that comment again. It says, I think a responsible man would discuss that up front and take lawful precautions to secure his investments, especially a family heirloom.
Prenup?
Hold on.
So you okay with a prenup?
You okay with a prenup?
Dude, family heirloom is completely different. If you got my granny's,
she's okay with a prenup.
She's okay with a prenup. Hold on. Go ahead, spectator. What were you saying?
These are complex matters. So, as a man, you're gonna give me my ring back.
You gonna give me my ring back, right? As a man, right?
I want my ring back.
My ring back.
But again, relationships are hard.
Relationships are tough.
Relationships
are tough.
So, again, she's a professional woman in a nursing environment, and he's a paralegal, and people don't understand that these things are important, but they are. She left him for an individual that's perceived in society to be higher ranked, and at the end of the day, we're all thinking in animal ways. So she had the opportunity and she took it. So that's hard for a man to take, but these are things that happen. And what end up being the bigger problem for me is, and I only speak on the way I think as a man, what made her feel comfortable she can come on and tell me that she's gonna take the ring that I bought her and put it on a marriage with a new man. So something's wrong in that relationship, period, right then and there. And want my ring back.
I want my ring back.
I want my ring back. Want my ring back. As a matter of fact, probably a little bit more than my ring. But that's bad energy.
I want an engagement divorce.
Yeah. Yes.
Or better yet, I want my daddy's records. Y'all remember that? Or am I too old? Am I too old when I say I want my daddy's records? How many of y'all remember that? I want my daddy's records. That was a Sanford and Son episode for those of you all don't know. But anyway, what were you saying?
but again, like I said, relationships are hard.
Relationships are hard.
Definitely want my ring back. And again, he's a paralegal, so something's going on there that in that relationship, and I don't want to necessarily say it's a gold digger mentality, but it's definitely something going on where she found this man attractive, but not by his profession, the one that's a surgeon. But you mentioned earlier that's very important too. He was in shape.
Right, but all of y'all are making an assumption that she wasn't mischievous at all, and I think that's what my issue is that if you can be the perfect man, and I understand what Scotty's saying. Scotty is saying obviously you were not the perfect man because she left and found something else, right? And I get that,
Yeah.
But let's be practical here. A man goes into a relationship, he does everything that his daddy taught him to do. He's loving this woman like his daddy loved his mother. Treated this woman like his daddy treated his mother. But she, maybe in a gold digging manner, finds something else. You know, we don't know whether Lisa really likes this guy or she just likes his title and possibly his money.
Can I say something, man?
You can say whatever you want.
That's crazy. I keep talking about gold digging. What? She just want a better life. Like, you got a better life? See, that's not gold digging. That's crazy.
So does that work the opposite way too?
It works the opposite way. Look at she ain't.
That you've been down with, and then you just happen to get a new job. You got a raise, and then that chick that you've been wanting.
If I got look, that's different. If I'm with my chick, she doing the thing she's doing. You said a completely different thing. If she ain't working, she ain't doing what she supposed to do. Or not, she ain't even being a real woman or whatever.
She's doing the same. She's a paralegal. You a nurse. There's a female doctor woman that you look at.
Well, I'm gonna stay with her. I'm gonna stay with her. She gotta be. I don't know what you're talking about.
First of all, you talking about a man wanting to be with a woman that makes more money than he do? Y'all out of the scope. That's a whole different ballgame.
That changes
it don't matter what it don't matter what she make. It don't matter.
Time bomb.
Y'all crazy. Y'all nuts.
First of all, he's a nurse and she's a doctor, and that's at the job. You're saying, right?
Right.
When does he be able to be a man at home? Because at the hospital, she's the boss.
Yeah.
So when she comes home, when they come home, we got issues. When do that?
You gotta be.
Turn off?
Do you? That's horrible.
That's a walk-in time bomb.
That's a respect thing, though.
Right. But let me, John. I want to get back to you because there was a comment about it says when you take advantage of people, that energy comes back to you. How would you respond to that, John? Because it seems like Tammy believes that this woman is just is messing up the energy somehow.
Well, you're talking about energy, period, in relationships, okay? Everything's reciprocal of how energy is shared. In other words, if you even still thinking about that person, when you think about that person brings an emotion to you. That's automatically as energy. So what it tells you is that what is you vibrating in your life? And so that's the kind of person you vibrate in your life. Whatever time that you spent with them, there was shared energy. Okay? So now, how do you fix it? It's by looking yourself and blame yourself for that energy you brought into it. It's simple. Why didn't you know what type of person are you looking for? I think it deals with first healing first, so that you don't make those mistakes again. I always question guys who are even women, but mostly women, that you chose that. And so what is it about yourself that was attracted to someone that you shared your energy? Okay, this goes both ways. So you gotta understand, other than that, you walk around angry.
My mama used to say that.
Or she gave you that you want back, you carry that in. And it carries with you and carries with you. And guess what you do? You'll go find another woman and give her another $20,000 right because you're chasing this thing in. So at some point, you got to take responsibility of what you brought into your life. That's why I say walk away from it. Because here's the thing. Another thing is because you have a lack mindset yourself, you gave all you wanted for that relationship, and then you wanted it back. Guess what? The person that took the ring and didn't give it back came from a lack mindset. Because the person who would have had wealth said, "Here, I don't want that ring because I'm trying to win." So you got to understand what you reciprocate. A mindset will also reciprocate a lack mindset. Okay?
Interesting. Dr. Pruitt says, why y'all talking about gold digging? What the heck is the support to dig for? No, what the heck is she? Okay, to see coal? What the fuck?
Same thing she dug for that surgeon for. Same thing he says.
I mean, she's digging for the surgeon, right, Dr. Pruitt?
Why would a man want a doctor, right? If you on a misogynistic on a hierarchy like that, then it'd be something different. But the same gold, the better life that he says, that's gold, right?
Right. Why don't we focus on this though, y'all? Why don't I mean? I guess I'm seeing this totally different because the way I see it is that I did everything. Larry did everything that he was supposed to do. That he was expected to do. In other words, 99% of the women out there would say, "I would love to have a Larry." So Larry did everything he was supposed to do. It was just her.
No, he didn't know his woman. That was not the right. He needed.
So you think that she is completely okay?
He needed a female Larry. That was not no female Larry. It was just. They was not compatible. That was on him. He's stupid.
Did she do anything wrong? I guess is my question to you, Scott.
If she cheated, yeah, but what? Did she do anything wrong? No, she didn't do nothing. She didn't do nothing wrong.
You ain't gonna marry no man that you ain't slept with, and you don't give another man up for another man that you ain't already tested out.
What? Huh? What? Look, dude. She probably did cheat because he wasn't doing. He wasn't doing nothing he was supposed to do.
So. Okay. Well,
you can't keep your woman. You gotta keep your woman, dude.
Yeah, you got. Well, right. And I agree. You gotta do
everything they say. Dude.
Energy has to be there. Everything has to be there. But it just seems to me. This is just me talking. It just seems to me that.
Larry wasn't hitting that right, bro. I'm telling you.
Okay, so now you think Larry wasn't hitting it right?
Nah, he wasn't. Of course, I know he wasn't.
He's alluding to that from the get. Like, Larry was hitting that right. She was.
Is it all about hitting though? Is it really all about sex? All about hitting? Is that really the priority?
Y'all saying he's a good guy. He get all this money and all this stuff. He do all this stuff. What else is it? Well, tell me what it is. He been beat the kids. What did he do?
Maybe they just incompatible. Maybe
he's not hitting that.
I mean, maybe
if he's a good dad, he pay the bills. He do all this stuff, but she still goes to the next dude. He's not hitting that. He's not.
Sometimes people actions defy logic and will never make sense. However, karma is a real thing. What do you think about that, John? A good comment. Does it have anything to do with karma, John?
Yes, the energy you put out is what you get back.
Right.
You can't go no further than what you think. So that's what you're going to attract. So you attracted that type of woman, you need to question yourself. Say, why did I bring that in? You never point the finger if you don't point at yourself first.
Right, I agree with that. I just, listen, y'all, I'm just going to tell y'all this as we wrap up this discussion. I'm on Larry's side. I feel sorry for Larry. I guess if it was just a hit and miss type of relationship and Larry just said, you know what, I can get somebody else, that's another thing. But he'd invested $20,000. When he got down on his knees, she should have said, no, get up. Exactly. Get up, because I'm feeling this doctor. Or I feel about 4 years from now, while I'm working as a nurse, I'm going to be feeling this doctor. So what I want you to do is get up until that time comes. So I want this $20,000. But she took the $20,000 ring, and now she's saying, you know what? No, you gave this to me, and I'm going to finance my wedding with this dude.
He was a sucker.
Yes, you call him a sucker. I call him I don't know if I want to call him a good man because I don't know Larry other than what we've read about him.
Easy lick.
He's a what?
That was an easy lick.
I think you are too, Scotty, because I think there's a lot of women out there that would be like, listen, I want him because he gonna give me a $20,000 ring. I'm gonna go find somebody else. And he gonna say you don't go on.
I'm gonna do. I choose the right one. That's why I'm with one. That's why I'm with one chick right now.
I get it. You put the right
one. You
energy
crazy.
You put the right energy out there, and I completely understand, man. I agree with it. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and then we're going to come back, wrap this discussion up. We're going to finish up with Scotty Doo-Wop, and John and I are going to talk about a show that's coming. It's Tuesday, May 25th at 7 p.m., and it is on the Esoteric podcast, and they're talking about, ironically, erectile dysfunction. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
And we are back with more Conscious Fever, hosted by Carl Price, Esquire. You are listening to Conscious Fever, hosted by Carl Price.
Yeah, and see, that's what the problem was. Because I heard him first. I said, hold on. I said, hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. Because then I start to taste them. I say, and then I start to smell them. So it's like a smell like, tastes like other. So I knew something was wrong. I knew something special about it. You know? So
what did you do when you heard the intruder?
I ran upstairs. I had to run. And I had to do what that little girl, what's that little girl in the Holocaust? She had Anne Hathaway, Frankie Beverly. Anne Frank, that's a hiding bitch, ain't it? I had to get up the stairs. So he had so much rhythm. When he was walking up the stairs, he said, doom, doom, doom. Bitch, I started to almost beatbox up in the closet. Oh, boom, boom, boom. But I couldn't do it yet because I couldn't die. I got court tomorrow. So I'm just a little shook up. That's all that is.
And we are back with more Conscious Fever, hosted by Carl Price, Esquire.
All right, welcome back to Conscious Fever on Ice Entertainment Television, Conscious Fever Radio. I'm Carl Price, your host. This discussion tonight has been about engagement rings. That clip always cracks me up. He says everything else. I'm not coming out of the closet. I couldn't die because I got court tomorrow. When brothers put so much value on going to court, protecting their property. Anyway, I'm here tonight with Scotty Doo-Wop and John Yah. And John Yah and I are going to talk about some things in just a sec. So, Scotty, listen, man. Last words, last comments, and before we let you go.
Yeah, man, I got a mixtape, Louisville Villain, coming real soon, June the 19th. You know, Making Dollars Thoroughly, that's my record label. MDT, you know, Rob made it. That's the one you just seen the video.
Nice video, too.
It was pretty funny, you know. But MDT, you know, I'm Scotty Doo-Wop, got Els Kamikaze, FM Peasy, Hot Boy Luke, AKA Lucifer, you know, we coming real soon,
Okay, cool. Scotty Doo-Wop, y'all. We will, man, we're going to have to bring you back. We're going to have to bring you back to this type of discussion. I got to tell you, bro, you completely threw me for a loop. I thought you, but anyway, I would tell y'all that we took a survey here in the studio, and there's 5 of us up here. 3 wants the ring back. 2 says keep the ring. They must be wealthy. Okay? So, but I guess. Scotty Doo-Wop, thanks for joining us tonight, man.
Yes, sir.
We'll catch up with you on another time. Check him out. Check out the video on YouTube that we played tonight. It's a wonderful video. Actually, has some pretty good rhythm in it. But I can tell you, bro, that dude ain't spent 40 years the way he looks. If he did, he's eating right.
He looked good for his age.
He absolutely did.
Good.
He absolutely did. Okay. All right. Get his mic off. Okay, so listen, it's time for us to get out of here, but I want to share something with y'all, and John Yah's going to come back on and talk to us about it. Tuesday, May 25th. We might have some energy problems here. I mean, somebody else wants.
That's that bad energy.
That's that bad energy.
Give that 20K back.
If you give that 20K back, lights are blinking. Anyway, Tuesday, May 25th at 7 p.m. Tuesday, May 25th at 7 p.m. On the Esoteric Podcast. The topic. Here we go, y'all. Why are so many men erectile dysfunctional? And why are so many men having problems keeping it up? The guest is going to be Dr. Akmal Muwakiki, PhD. He's a licensed and clinical acupuncture. I'm going to let John say all of this. But anyway, he's a doctor, and he's going to talk about this stuff on Tuesday, May 25th. So, John, tell us about this, man. This is Tuesday, May 25th. Man, we have some topics here sometimes, but erectile dysfunction, I mean, that's real.
Yes, absolutely. Actually, 53% or more men having it. The problem is that it's happening younger and younger. These men in their 30s having problems with having an erection. And so, that's why you see the sex pills are so hot now. You go and see them at the stores now. So yes, it's a heck of a topic. We're going to talk about the health effects and what is causing erectile dysfunction.
Okay. So it sounds like it's going to be a very interesting show. Why are so many men having problems keeping it up? And he's not going to talk about medicine. Not like doctors do, right? He's not talking about that. He's talking about naturally being able to keep it up.
Yes, exactly.
So it's just like no blue pills.
No blue pills.
I mean, he's not going to be giving out blue pills on May 25th. We'll make that clear, everybody. Don't rush to that podcast studio to get some blue pills. He's talking about natural. How old is this guy?
You talking about Dr. Akmal?
Yes.
I think he's in his 70s.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess he would know. Right?
Well,
anyway.
He's a licensed acupuncture, a naturopathic doctor. And so what I do basically is want to present who he is, what he's about, and yes, for all types we're talking about on this show, but not only on another show as we go on, we will be talking about erectile dysfunctions, we will be talking about liver, kidney disease, we will be talking about emotions attached to your organs. So we're going to be dropping a lot of science on standing. And also, he's an herbalist and can provide you with herbs or whatever which is all natural.
Okay, cool. So everybody, you can tune in live Tuesday, May 25th at 7 p.m. the Esoteric Podcast on Facebook and YouTube at Esoteric Podcast with John Yah, May 25th, 7 p.m. With the doctor. I'm going to try to catch that, Mr. Yah, and check it out. I want to say, before I let you go, we've got a number of comments, and we're going to run through those comments, and then we're going to get out of here. First one is from Tammy Coles, and she says, sometimes people actions defy logic. I think we've already read that. The next one is, sometimes people, well, she said that again. Just think how terrible this action is when you really think about it. I agree, Tammy. Don't you agree with that? I mean, it's really terrible. I mean, it's really, really terrible to say to take something of that value, especially when you're just a regular old Joe working. And Larry's probably working about 2 or 3 jobs, to get that ring because he loved that woman. And then, and it's one thing to go. It's okay to break up. It's okay to separate. But damn, give the damn ring back. That's just what I think. Beverly Sarton, thanks for your comment. I came late to this conversation. Sometimes it's not about sex. People need to love and respect one another and discuss what they are looking for in a relationship. When the sex and the good looks are gone, what do you have left? Hopefully love, respect, and friendship. Ooh, what the audience think about that one? Wow, that was, I like the way you put that. I like the way you put that. The next comment, Dr. Pruitt. Dr. Pruitt says, I taught my sons if a woman is satisfied, she won't leave a man. If she leaves them, they were not doing something right. So stay up on your game. You're laughing.
I am. I tend to laugh at bullshit.
Bernie Nathan, karma is real. I would let her keep the ring because she is going to need it when the young doctor either has her to sign a prenup or finds another nurse of interest. Ah, Bernie. That's toxic. Hey, Bernie, by the way, I got your can where you gave me that bourbon candy. I got to get that back to you. Now that we're starting church back in a couple of weeks, I'll make sure I get that back to you. But anyway, you said that's toxic? That's toxic? Real toxicity? She's toxic. You hear that, Bernie? Next comment, Tammy Coles. How do we contact you for a concert performance? Oh, that was Scotty Doo-Wop. I'll find out, Tammy. Or while you're at it, if you go to his concert, get a $20,000 ring from him too, because he ain't gonna want it back. Just saying. Dr. Pruitt, I love a self-assured, cocky man. Oh, did I miss one? Some says it's bad luck to take back the ring. Ooh, I never heard that. Y'all heard it before? Bad luck to take back the ring?
I already got bad luck.
I couldn't get any worse.
John, have you ever heard that? It's bad luck to take back the ring?
No, I heard it was bad luck to keep the ring.
You heard the exact opposite. Oh.
That makes sense.
That makes sense.
That's why I would let her keep it. Like, if I ask for it and you try to give me shit about not giving it back, all right, cool. You know, because I know that, like, that energy is
right.
You keeping that. You know what I'm saying? So.
I ain't superstitious. I want my ring back. Next comment. Where's our next comment at? Now the comments are getting away from me. I love a self-assured, cocky man, a man with an abundance mentality. That's so attractive. Somebody's asking your dress size, Dr. Pruitt. John, what do you think about that? You just have no expression on your face from that comment.
I agree with her.
Yeah, you agree with her. Okay. Dr. Pruitt, men who have ED generally need a better diet. That I agree with. And I think that's what the doctor's going to be talking about on Tuesday, May 25th. Right, John?
That's right.
Yeah.
And a lot of other things, too, that's causing it. That's having an effect. It's definitely a health issue.
You can't handle the truth.
Right. Listen, y'all, I do. Somebody just reminded me of something, and I want to see if I can get to it. Let me just take the easy route here. See if I can get to it, because I do want to just make a comment about this young man here. And I don't know, can we put him on the screen? Excited to report the village officially has a Morehouse College hosted their in-person commencement for my son's class of 2020, class of Perfect Vision, class of 2021 was honored as well. Sight to behold, 60 degrees. Yeah, congratulations to the men at Morehouse and their graduation. But I also want to point out this young man here. He's a graduate of Kentucky State University. You see at the very top there, this report says, speechless, rest in peace, Cuddy W. Bacon IV. Really, really good friend of mine. I don't know why it seems like I'm talking more about death on this show since my mother passed than anything else. But I've got to pay my respects. This was one of my best friends, y'all. Him and his family were living in D.C. and apparently, from what I heard, I'm not giving away too much information, the COVID bug got him and he passed away 2 weeks after he got it. he was infected with it from his daughter. So rest in peace, Cuddy Bacon. He was a student government president, and I was somebody that had the luxury of mentoring him. So, man, rest in peace. We're going to miss you dearly. And I know we will still see you at the homecoming. Just got a couple of more comments here before we get out of here. Beverly Sarton says, give the ring back. Cut it out. Give the ring back. Okay, I'm with that. Dr. Pruitt says she is a size 4. Is that a good size?
Oh, this blood. Please.
I
was shocked. Did you say that?
Okay, size 4. Okay. Size 4. I am so toxic that I pawned my ring, but I did give him the pawn ticket. Okay.
You gotta stay away from him like that.
What an awesome brother, former SGA president. Great loss. Art, rest in peace. You did an awesome job mentoring him. I really did. But anyway, John, let me bring you back in. Again, I want to remind everybody, Tuesday, May 25th, right?
Yes.
On the Esoteric Podcast, Facebook and YouTube. Yes. At 7 p.m., right? I'm gonna try to tune into that. I mean, not that I need to, but why do men always do that? You know, why when you talk to men and they say you know, like if you're in a group of guys and one guy says, hey man, I got a blue pill, man, we go out tonight, I got a blue pill, and there's always one guy that says, oh man, I don't need that. But he's but hold on, John, but he's knocking on the door of 60.
Well,
that's what the doctor's going to talk about on Tuesday, huh?
Well, I mean, if it's getting younger and younger, of course, there's something going on that we're missing and not seeing, and so it definitely deals with a lot of the behaviors of the way of the diet and other things that young men are doing now. So I think it's for the women to answer the question whether or not is he able to keep it up. The question is, when you look at the women who are coming to get these type of
good choice of words.
Why that man can't keep it up? You know.
Hold on a second, John. Did you just totally miss that?
No, what you say?
Well, you said we're talking about erectile dysfunction, and you said in your discussion you were saying with these women coming up.
No.
I'm sorry, man. We get corny on here sometimes, man.
Women talk about
right
amongst themselves, and so the question is, if you just ask a woman, she would tell you whether or not she's pleased.
If she's what?
Pleased.
She's pleased. Yeah. I guess. Wouldn't you like to be a fly on the wall in those women's conversation when they talk about that, some other things?
Well,
no?
You know, I tell you that on that subject, for the doctor, a lot of women come to him to get information for their man.
Yeah, because the man is too macho to accept it.
The men to come and get that.
You can't handle the truth.
Yeah, and that's part of the problem. Men just can't handle the truth of it. But anyway, man, we're going to check you out on Tuesday night. Thanks for joining us on the show tonight. I've got to get out of here. John Yah, everybody. And we are wrapping up. So anyway, I am Carl Price, your host of Conscious Fever here on Ice Entertainment Television, Conscious Fever Radio. Thanks for joining us tonight. Thank y'all for joining us here live in the studio. And thank you to Scotty Duwop for joining us. One of the things that I did not show y'all, and I can't. So anyway, I always get locked up in this stuff. Yeah, let's do it that way. Is Scotty Duwop. I want to show y'all that, but that's what he's got going on. He calls himself the Louisville Villain. And once he gets a hit record, go get that $20,000, y'all, because that's what he's gonna say. Y'all, you can take it, you can go. Anyway, I'm Carl Price. This has been Conscious Fever on Ice Entertainment Television, Conscious Fever Radio. I will see you next week.
You are listening to Conscious Fever, hosted by Carl Price on 97thebeatfm.com.
I was born by the river.
in a little tent. Like the river I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gonna come. Oh yes it will. It's been too hard living, but I'm afraid to die. 'Cause I don't know what's up there beyond the sky. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh yes it is. Then I go to my brother. And I say, brother, help me please. But he wind up knocking back down on the knees. There've been times that I thought I couldn't last for long, but now I think I'm able, Father, to carry on. And it's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes it is. Yes it is. Yes it is. Said I know that a change is gonna come one day. I know a change